People need to be able to pass.
People won't walk through.
Oh,
That's right.
all right. Ready?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Ross Feinberg, and I'm running for Register of Wills for the City of Philadelphia. On November 3rd, I'm going to ask for you to hire me with your vote. For 36 years, Ron Donatucci, my incumbent, yes, I said his name, has been here and sitting in a row office, hiding out, thinking that he can build his real estate empire, his wealth, and his businesses through City Hall. That just doesn't work. You know, I've been trying to do the best I can to get as much information as possible about the Register of Wills office. And you know what? I've written right-to-know requests. I've asked them, and they have denied them. I've had to get them on my own, which is fine. But this office should be open to the public and abide by civil service standards. Now, 52 people in this office are directly politically motivated, whether they're ward leaders, whether they're previous state representatives, whether they're committee people, or election board workers. Now, my incumbent has been a little bit misleading on his patronage inside of this office, room 180 over here. You know, one time he says, "You'll be surprised by how few people are in here." And when I showed him the numbers, now he proudly says, patronage works. Well, civil service works. And that's what the city of Philadelphia needs. That's what the people of Philadelphia needs. Now, what my incumbent said about the civil service, he said, "I'm the Civil Service Commission." Really? No, the people of Philadelphia are. Now, the Democratic mayoral candidate mentioned patronage, and he says, "Oh, it only works sometimes." He says it works in the Register of Wills office. No, it doesn't. People who deserve jobs need to work in this office, not your cronies, not your political allies. I'm running to abolish the office as an elected position. I want it absorbed into the court system where it belongs. I want it absorbed into the orphans court where it naturally should go. It should be appointed by the judges. You know, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Now, David Thornburg, he's the chief executive of the Committee of 70. He said that the Register of Wills office is an inflamed appendix of city government. You know, PICA agrees with my stance. They said that we're going to save millions of dollars by absorbing this into the court system where it belongs. You know, on Tuesday, what I need everyone to do is show that the people of Philadelphia want to change. On November 3rd, I want you to hire me with your vote. My button is 224. Please, come out to vote, and I'm the guy who's going to put this office where it belongs, into the court system. I want to thank everyone. Have a wonderful day. And please, vote. Thank you.
All right, go, Ron.
Yeah, you want to do a little just
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, can you tell me a little bit about
awesome.
where you live, how long you've been here?
Well, I was born in Northeast Philadelphia on Greasetown Road, and when I was 4, I moved into South Jersey. But every weekend, my grandparents were up here. I came here every weekend. That's right. I was born in Philadelphia. I'll always like Philadelphia. You know, I lived in Center City, college, and although I moved from South Florida and I was stationed down in San Diego, I moved back here about 8 years ago, and I've been here ever since. I live in Northeast Philadelphia in the Orthodox Jewish neighborhood, off of Algon and Ross.
And what do you do?
Well, I'm an investor. I started out as a trader on Wall Street, and I did that for a number of years. I've been a stockbroker, a financial advisor. I had my own financial radio show many years ago. After my divorce, I went into the Navy. I spent 5 years in the Navy. But the hardest job I ever did was when I came home and and my grandfather had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And I said to my grandmother, "Number two, need some help, I'll be there to help." And very soon after, she had a stroke. So my grandmother was unable to help my grandfather was unable to help my grandmother, and for 7 years I was their caregiver. And it was the hardest job I ever did. It's not physical work that was hard, it was seeing these, the people that you grew up with that were so strong and vibrant, slowly fade away. But I am happy that they were able to stay in their homes, and that the homes that they raised their children in, and raised me in. And, what can I say? I mean, I was just grateful to be able to have that opportunity. And, my grandmother, who was the last surviving, passed away on Thanksgiving of last year. And soon afterwards, I've been involved in politics for a couple of years. I ran for committeeman a couple of years ago. That's about it. Yes, I was Republican. And I am a Republican committeeman appointed. I did not win that one. Hey, look, things happen. But I've taken this opportunity to run for the Register of Wills because I want to do what's right for the city of Philadelphia.
So yeah, why Register of Wills? Why not council? This office seems a little bit more obscure to some folks, even though it's something that
it is obscure. It's obscure. It was obscure, and I will say this: and that is part and parcel why it should be absorbed into the court system and not be elected. It's a row office. It doesn't have any legislative power. It's more of a bureaucracy. It does have some judicial power, which is a perfect fit for the court systems. And, look, this is actually not a city office. It's a state office run through the county of Philadelphia. It doesn't have to abide by civil service standards, but it should. We're sitting here in City Hall. City Hall is in Philadelphia. It should abide by Philadelphia standards. And the incumbent here has decided that he doesn't have to abide by that. He will govern himself. Well, you know what? That's all well and good, and I'm all for self-government, but you should be accountable to somebody and not be accountable only to yourself.
So how soon, if you were to be elected, how soon into your term would you abolish the office?
Well,
how would you actually?
On day one, I'm going to do two things. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to abide by civil service standards. Go to city council and write up a contract and say, this office is now with the civil service standards. And second, I will appeal to city.
Meaning what?
Well, that means I will hire people on their merit. That means I will not, this will not be a patronage bill as it is right now. And people who are, deserve the jobs in this office get their jobs.
How would you go about doing it? I mean, would you just kind of fire everybody and start?
No. You know what? That's not going to happen. There's a lot of hardworking people in this office. The issue with this office isn't the hardworking people. It's the patronage in there. If you look at the budget of the Register of Wills, 90% of it is payroll. A lot of that is top-heavy. All right, it's overstaffed for what it needs, and all the hardworking people. If they're able to give up and abide by the civil services, meaning ward leaders, whether they're committee people, whatever it is, I'm happy to have it. Now, it's not. I just can't unilaterally on day one say, hey, we're going to absorb it into the court system. What I have to do is appeal to city council. There has to be a charter change in the city. There has to be a referendum, and it has to go to vote from the people of Philadelphia. Now, if city council doesn't see fit to want to do it, or they want to drag their feet, because this isn't a city office, it's a state office within the county, I can appeal to the state legislature. So I have two avenues to get this done. I've already spoken to people in council. I've already spoken to people in the state legislature. They know exactly what I want to do.
And what kind of feedback do you have?
Well, let's put it this way. Let me get into this office first and do what I have to do. I don't want to, put words in people's mouths. I don't want to say anything that, people may or may not want to, they have to think about beforehand. Because look, this isn't, I'm not the Register of Wills. And I don't have the clout behind me right now to be able to get this done. But once I'm the Register of Wills, they're going to listen. And once that happens, and how long it takes, a day, a week, a month, a year, I don't know. But however long it takes, that is what I'm going to do when I get it.
Do you see a path to winning?
Oh, I see a path to winning. I have gotten tremendous feedback from everyone I've talked to. I have taken a little office in City Hall that nobody knows about, and made people know about this office. I have opened the eyes of people on what's going on in City Hall, and when they see it, they want to change it, and I'm glad to do that. And you know, like I said, whether it takes a day, a week, a month, I'm going to steadfast. One of the other things I'm going to do is to show people my sincerity is the current Register of Wills makes $126,000 a year. I'm going to cut my salary to under 6 figures and donate that back into the Register of Wills office to help make it more efficient. That with the fact that when it eventually gets absorbed into the court system, we'll save millions of dollars. I'm going to make sure that the drop payment that my incumbent took a couple of years ago will get paid back to the city and the people of Philadelphia.
So if you lose, are you willing to keep up this cause?
If I lose, I'm going to help people of Philadelphia, and that is what I've always wanted to do. And that is what I've done for the last several years. This running for Register of Wills is just one avenue I've been able to take and use and show people what is going on inside of City Hall. After this is over, win or lose, what it is specifically, and who knows, whenever I see that it needs an opening and people to see, that's what I'm going to do. Now, will I appeal to City Council to have it absorbed? Absolutely. Will the incumbent be adverse to that? Most likely. So I can't tell you how that's going to go. I can only tell you what I can do.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, so can I grab a shot of you?